Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome to the demo of PowerWash Simulator 2. So I saw this on Nextfest. It looks very cool. Let's get going. Removals. PowerWash. Yep, let's do it. Buckingham. Great news. You're fully moved in and the removals van moved to the washway awaiting your expertise. Don't think the van should pose too much trouble despite you having to sell off most of your equipment. I know we got a bit carried away at the auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess says not to worry about paying for the van. In fact, she'll pay you. Start the job. Can construct grime and stains with ease. Very much looking forward to this. I recently just started playing PowerWash Simulator. Yeah, move around doing WASDA. Oh, let's see. Yep. All the same. I was more of a fan of the green one. I'll be honest with you, not gonna lie. Oh, this is just as satisfying. Hold on, let me see if I can set the mouse sensitivity. There we go, that's better. Oh, yeah. Marvelous, absolutely marvelous. Looks great. Feels fantastic. Love it. I think the tires go separately too, I think. Don't they? Not that good. The door, of course. Not a maniac. Much. There we go, the A-pillar. Oh, yeah. What a great demo, too. Really, really good. Let's see. Let's do this. We'll get this, because sometimes you need that really powerful spray. See this tab still? Nope. Q? Yes. Okay, Q still does that. Good. Good. Yeah, no, that grime is kicked on. Why do we have to sell most of our stuff? I like I say, I haven't played the end of PowerWash Simulator, so I'm not sure how it ended, but yeah, make sure. How does that? Oh, it looks fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Very satisfying. I wonder if this demo was timed or it's just this level. I'm never quite sure. Maybe both. Oh, I forget that, like, some of the individual lights and stuff. That's funny. I totally forgot that. Right click to hold. That's good. We like that. Saves the old click and finger. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I wonder if I can see a kitty in this one. There was a kitty in the last one. At least there was there was an orange kitty, a ginger, on a couple of levels that I streamed. This is last weekend, in fact. We've got a ladder over there that we can move around to get some of the higher spots. I appreciate that. Yeah. I really like the fact that they allow you to do Q to see when you've gotten it and when you haven't. Because I think that there's some stuff that would be very frustrating because it's very small, subtle. I still have the big floaty jumps, which just cracks me up. I don't know why it cracks me up. It cracks me up, kind of a dork. It's nice though. Nice, very nice. I'm really glad that they didn't screw around too much with a winning formula. Also glad that they felt like the need to do another one because their first one was so successful. I do wonder if they're going to add some different. What, am I standing on something? Oh, I'm standing on that. I didn't realize that. Okay. Oh my gosh, what an absolute disgrace! How does anything even get this muddy? Legit. How? Okay. Let's get this window clean. Like, did you crash it into a mud bog or something? That was so interesting. I was thinking the other day, about. I was telling somebody wanted to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, well, I'm not, my channel's tiny. I'm not the one person you should be asking. But they like my channel, they like my content, and they were impressed that I've been doing it for as long as I have. And I mentioned that, one of the things is I really like the process of doing it. I very much enjoy making YouTube videos. And part of it is that I don't really 100% of my entertainment, not 100%, but the vast majority of my entertainment is I don't even own a TV. I never got to movies. It's YouTube and to a lesser degree, some of the other streaming platforms. And I really felt like I watch some big channels, I watch some small channels, and I wanted to give back to the community. I wanted to try to allow some content that I would like to make, and I also wanted to do something. Let's see, make sure we get the A pillar here. I also wanted to make sure to do something that I think would be. I wanted an alternative when I created this channel to the super shouty, heavy aggro gaming channels. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not for me. That's typically not the kind of content that I go for. But I'm just saying that I wanted something that was the opposite of that. And this is not like I'm Harper Shaw. Let me something. Just having a quick nose around your new crib. It's bigger than I even remembered. Excited to see what you're going to fill it with. But I wanted. I wanted to do something. I'm a very easygoing, mellow guy, and I wanted something that would reflect that too, but also give an alternative to the extra hyper aggro shouty boys. And hopefully, I've accomplished that. Hopefully, like I said though, my channel's tiny, but I have a very dedicated fan base that I'm extremely thankful for, because on the live streams and the chats and in the comments and on our Discord, it really reflects what I wanted my channel to be, and I'm very humbled by that. I have some people say that somebody in the chat just the other day said that they will play my videos in the background when they're playing a particularly frustrating game because it helps them calm down. And I had somebody else tell me that they listen to my videos when they drive home because it prevents them from getting road rage. And I think it's humbling to me that people make them part of their life. So I just want to thank you very much. But anyway, I was telling this person who was asking me for advice, and I said it's. I think you have to like the process, because it's not an insignificant amount of time it takes to do this, right? I've given a lot of thought about how to make this. I used to have a channel before this, and it took me 40 hours a week to do one video, and it wasn't gaming; it was something else, and it took me 40 hours a week to do one video, and it was just and I have a day job, like that's hard work, and so I really tried to streamline the process. But the other thing is, like, I love editing videos. I think it's really exciting and cool. I think it's really challenging, and I enjoy it very much. And I think you have to enjoy that part of it too, right? Do we need to do the inside? Yes. That's interesting. Nope. Okay, we'll do the inside. Let's do the outside first. Whoa. Kitty? Where? Where's the kitty? I heard a kitty. There he is. Same kitty. Cool. You're washing cars, you know, you always need to do it from the top down. Not always, but you should try to, you know. I can just stand on the top. Typically, you wouldn't want to do that. I think a lot of these trucks, because these roofs aren't load bearing, you know, they're just kind of flimsy. Maybe I'm a very light boy here. Maybe. Okay. This is just as deeply satisfying as the first one. This is excellent. I also think I remember seeing both Mr. Beast and Casey Neistat talk about how just upload content, you know, be consistent, upload content, and I'm really proud of the fact that I have uploaded a video every single day. More than, you know, I do 9 videos a week, and at least one live stream. Change stance to control. Yeah, that's right. You can lie down. I remember that. So I try to do that. But it's also, you know, there's a lot of such. I knew I had somebody I was going to do a podcast with. I'm going to spread the word out for you everywhere I go. Trust me. You're going to get jobs coming in from all over. I had a friend, and we were going to do a podcast, and we were going to go through and talk about every single Atari Jaguar game ever made in order. And we did a test, and he heard his voice on the mic, and apparently he hadn't experienced this before, and absolutely hated it and just bailed on a podcast. Which, you know, as someone who's edited their own mug before, there we go, nice. Can I just come down? Hi, kitty. How are you, kitty? Hi. Oh. Somebody's a little grumpy. Can I? Okay, well, whatever. We'll just... Okay. Yeah, we'll just go on the side of it. There. There's a couple of Next Fest demos that I'm going to play this week on my channel. There we go. Yeah, so look forward to that. We're going to be playing some games that I have been looking forward to. This game comes out in as of this recording. It's going to come out in a week and a half. That would be October 23rd, 2025. A week and a half from when this video should launch. About a week and a half, maybe a little less. Anyway. Look at that. Look at that. Fancy. Very fancy logo. Very fancy indeed. I'm assuming it's just this one level. Not more than that. Just sort of... There we go. Yeah. I think the outside is looking pretty good. Yeah, the outside's looking good. This isn't, of course. We need to get the back done, and then we'll get the inside of it done. But yeah, I think that, you know, I'm a huge fan of realizing that when you're going to try something new, you're going to suck at it. You just are. That's just the way life goes. Unless you're, I mean, there are some people who are prodigies or who pick up on something easier than others, but in general, you're just going to suck at it, and that's just the way life goes. So you need to accept that and be comfortable with it. And realize that that's what's going to happen. And as you practice and do better and try to improve, you will do better. Get better and you'll improve. It's important, It's important to realize that. I think a lot of people are word up. Caldera County's premier power washer is back up and running. Okay. Do the floor first? Yes. One of the things I would really like about the original PowerWash Simulator was they, if you walk in gunk, you leave like boot prints. I thought that was a nice touch. It's a little thing, but I thought it was a really nice touch. Let's see. We're doing good. We're doing okay. There we go. Okay. I want to get on the floor first. Because then when we're walking around, we'll be fine and we won't be tracking dirt and mud everywhere. Like, how does the inside get this dirty too? Seriously. Like, what have you guys been doing to this truck? We'll get up there in a second. Yeah, a little spot over there we had to get. That's fine. But yeah, I think learning, I'm a huge fan of learning in public, warts and all, Nothing to be ashamed of. Just there. Nice. Ticking it off. Just ticking off one by one, I have never used an actual power washer. Seems like it would be satisfying and fun. I don't own one. I've never used one. Never really had the need to. I had some people come up and power wash my fence once. I asked them if they wouldn't mind power washing the concrete, and they're like, sure. And didn't charge me anymore either. It was very nice. Wasn't quite as easy as this, I don't think. They were there for a while. Not too long, but, Okay. Very close to getting this front part done. There. I like how they're not too fiddly. Uh-oh, warnings. Like they did it just right, Same with the original one. There's a couple of fiddly things on the original one, but in general, they really hit that super satisfying. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Yeah, super satisfying. Just get it right. Make it really good, but not too fiddly, because it would be so easy to make this incredibly fiddly. Nice. It'd be very easy to make this too fiddly, you have to get 100% of it. And here I think they get really close. If they don't fill it in before you're done, right? I wonder if real power washers surely don't have an auto on thing, right? I don't know. I would think not. I would think that would be a safety issue. I know a lot of industrial things like that have switches that you have to keep depressed, and if you don't, it automatically pops out and turns off. And that's a big safety thing in some industries. For some reason, I think that fueling airplanes and things like that are like that. I think that's true. Okay. Let's do this one. Hey, it looks like an arrow pointing up. Alright, let's go. Can we get like maybe a wider spray? Oh yeah, there we go. That's getting some of this too. Okay, good. I love this. The sound changes too. Like they really just nail. Like now it's a wider spray, but it's not as hard, so you don't hear it hitting as hard. This is a small studio out of the UK, who apparently they just wanted to make games that were kind of really chill and satisfying. I think they've just nailed it. You know, hard to argue with this level of success. There was a artist out of the Netherlands, maybe, who did the hit game Milo and the Magpies, and that's one of those situations where he did it, nobody was buying it, and a YouTuber did a series of videos on a bunch of games that were really good that didn't have a single review, and that was one of them, and it made it into a hit. I think that the artist, the Dutch artist, is going to do some more games. I'd love to see it because I thought it was. I really liked Milo and the Magpies. That was a super fun game. If you haven't played it, you should play it. It's easy, very easy, really chill. Good game. There's several games that I want to try, that I want to do a demo for on Next Fest. And I haven't really done a lot of demos before on my channel. I've one or two, but I thought I'd be doing some more demos for Next Fest because I think it's cool, and I think there's some really interesting things to keep an eye out for. Let's see. Ceiling's a little wobbly. Hold on. Yeah, missed a few things. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I think we're just about done. We did it. Wait, 99. What am I missing? Oh. Okay. What am I missing? Something outside, maybe? Let's see. Which tab? Bumper. Oh, okay. I missed something on the bumper. All right, let's go check. We missed something on the bumper. There we go. What else did we miss? The exhaust. Okay. Hold on. Let's there. Okay. What else am I missing? Oh, hold on. Truck bed? Truck lower side. 0 out of 4? Hold on. Oh gosh, okay. Got it. I forgot I had to crawl on the ground here to get that. Okay. Go around here. Ladder. Okay. I'd completely forgotten about the crawling on the ground part, even though they told me about it. Kind of wallowing around on the ground here. Did I not get this one over here? I may not have actually. Now that I think about it. I didn't get the inside of this. Okay. Got tiny little specks left here and there. Okay. Just a few little bibs and bobs. So we can get this 100%. Did we get this one? Yeah, I think we did. What are we missing now? Tire. Truck bed. So we're missing the tires. We kind of knew we needed to clean the tires, but I wasn't sure there. Okay, got it. No. See? There. I like to think we're just crawling around on the ground. There. And this one. Got them all? I think we may have gotten that one already. Let's see. Truck bed. 3 of 4. Truck bed. I mean, that's the back, right? Did it! Apparently, this is the truck bed. Who knew? Press escape to finish. I love that. I love that they show that. I just was unfamiliar with what the term was. I love that they show how you clean it. I think that's really cool. I think that's marvelous. We got $20 from it. Yes, it's enthralled by our sparkling removals van. She says she'll give you first dibs on any furniture that comes across, so keep an eye out for any new items appearing in the shop. Told you all would come together. Continue. I'm assuming that's the end of this. Oh, no, it's not. Wow, they let you do even more? Huh. In the demo? That's amazing. But I do think we're probably going to end this here. Thank you so much for watching the Steam Next Fest demo of PowerWash Simulator 2. Looks super fun. Really interesting. Maybe we'll do another one on this one for the demo. Super fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for something new. See you next time.